This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Beth Jones.
And I'm Peter Dubois. First tonight, Governor Janet Mills signed the supplemental budget into law today after the legislature overwhelmingly approved the measure last week.
It includes $25 million in state and federal funds for long-term care facilities and another $25 million for Maine hospitals to support their recovery from the pandemic. It also includes $6.5 million for small business insurance relief and $6.6 million to support a 1% cost of living adjustment for Maine state retirees. The budget authorizes the Maine Commission on Indigent Legal Services to boost the rate of pay for attorneys representing poor clients.
A local police department is exploring ways to gain the respect and trust of those they serve. Devin Dagnall met with officials to learn what steps are being taken.
The City of Waterville's police department is making plans to begin a new community policing program. According to Waterville's mayor, Jay Quello, the project has been in the works for years, and he says he couldn't be more excited that it is now coming to fruition.
We've discussed it over the years, something that we've pushed for, something that we talked about with the police union contract. I want you out of your vehicles. Go play that game of basketball with the kids. Entrench yourself in the community. These are people that you're supposed to be serving and protecting.
Waterville's interim police chief, William Bonney, says the program started as an idea to get officers more engaged in the community and to gain the trust of the people they serve while also reducing the overall crime rate. Chief Bonney hopes the new direction will help community members see the police as a trusted asset rather than cruel enforcers.
Working together with the community and building trust is absolutely essential because we need our community's support to do the job. And so our goal is to work together with the community to solve those problems and issues that we identify.
According to Chief Bonney, all of the officers at Waterville PD, including himself, will enroll in an online community policing program through the University of Maine, Augusta. After completion, officers will receive a community policing certification and, Chief Bonney hopes, a new perspective on policing.
Community policing is really the epitome of protecting and serving because we're working together with the community to find out what they need. What are your needs? How can we meet these needs? And how can we work together to solve the problems that we've identified?
In Waterville, Devin Dagnall, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
A new lab in Norridgewock focuses on testing Maine's water for dangerous PFAS chemicals, also known as forever chemicals. Maine Laboratories LLC is the first commercial lab in the state approved to test for PFAS in drinking water. The lab is run by husband and wife team Chris and Katie Richards. The lab's estimated turnaround time for testing samples is 2 weeks or less compared to the 3 to 5 week wait time typically experienced by consumers and state agencies. CEO Katie Richards says their goal is to help the state in addressing the backlog of testing needs that have piled up. For more information on PFAS testing resources, you can visit mainlaboratories.com.
An update now on the potential reopening of the Island Nursing Home in Deer Isle. According to a spokesperson for the facility, the Maine Department of Health and Human Services issued a conditional license to operate a residential care facility in Deer Isle. The conditional license is due to a laundry list of requirements that still needs to be met before the facility can start accepting residents. The board has set a goal to open by July of 2023. Since then, they voted not to reopen until $1.5 million was raised to offset 3 years of anticipated losses. The board says that it would be irresponsible to reopen and not have sufficient resources, risking another closure. The board is hoping for financial support from residents as well as seasonal residents of the surrounding communities and municipal support to ensure financial stability before the Island Nursing Home will reopen. In the meantime, a Buildings and Grounds Committee was established to make some required improvements and maintenance before the home is reopened. If anyone would like to serve on that committee, they can contact Skip Greenlaw for more information.
In other news, a citizens' initiative to get an automotive right-to-repair referendum question on the ballot has been found valid by the Secretary of State's office. On January 19th, a group of Maine repair shop owners delivered 83,252 signatures to the Bureau of Corporations, Elections, and Commissions. Those signatures were from voters who support the initiative, and the Bureau found 74,686 of them to be valid. A minimum of 67,682 signatures was required. Now, under current law, many manufacturers must send repair data and maintenance info directly to dealers while withholding it from consumers and independent shops. A right to repair law would open access to that diagnostic information, giving motorists the option to go to the mechanic of their choice or work on their vehicles themselves without being forced to go to a dealer. The initiative will now be sent to the legislature for consideration, which can choose to enact the bill as written or send it forward to a statewide referendum vote in November.
Well, as the cost for higher education continues to rise, but local scholarship donors say the number of scholarship applicants is decreasing year after year. Our AJ Douglas talked to Brewer High School scholarship donors as we enter a season full of school dances, graduations, and college applications.
Brewer Mayor Michelle Labrie says that there have not been any applicants for a $1,000 scholarship offered by the Brewer Historical Society in the past 3 years, but it's not the only scholarship being overlooked. Leslie Ohart's family has sponsored the David Ohart Memorial Scholarship since the late 1970s, but he says the days of filtering through applications has turned into a much more narrow search.
For the past, I think, 3 years, we've only had 3 applicants per year. As the price of education has gone up, the number of applicants has gone down.
Ohart says his family has a long-standing connection to the city of Brewer, and after the tragic death of his young brother, his father decided to use life insurance funds as well as community donations to create the scholarship.
My entire family are graduates of Brewer High School. So we have a kind of an investment there, a living legacy for my brother.
The Dusty and Ellen Fisher Scholarship is awarded exclusively to Brewer High School graduating seniors who plan to enroll at Eastern Maine Community College. I spoke to the Director of Financial Aid to learn when's the best time to apply for scholarships.
Right now is the time. Maine students have had the opportunity since October of 22 to fill out a FAFSA and to start looking for scholarships.
Financial Aid Director for Eastern Maine Community College, Candace Ward, has almost 40 years of experience helping students navigate through paying for college. She says students and parents should utilize private funds.
There's never enough money. You always think, oh, I have enough. I saved money for college. My parents saved. I'll get some scholarships. Maybe I'll take a loan. It's just never as much money as people anticipate.
Parents or students interested in applying for scholarships can log on to brewerhs.org or visit the school's guidance office. In Brewer, AJ Douglas, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Paper mills used to be a huge revenue source for Maine, but now only 6 pulp and paper mills are still in operation in our state. One of them is the Sappi Somerset Mill in Skowhegan, where the employees are proudly churning out 1 million tons of paper a year. And as Jody Hersey tells us, a lot of that paper is actually being used to replace plastic packaging.
The Sappi Somerset Paper Mill in Skowhegan has 3 paper machines, which for years were used to produce graphics or coated paper found in magazines. Now the company is thinking outside the box and creating paper packaging as an alternative to plastic packaging.
About 5 years ago, we converted the first paper machine to paper packaging. Customers are using paper packaging for cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, that sort of thing.
The company recently announced it is investing $418 million to convert paper machine number 2 to offer the same product.
This investment is very important for the long-term future of the mill.
The Sappi Somerset Mill is also focused on being environmentally friendly on site, which is why the company uses every bit of the hardwood and softwood trees that are transported to the mill. The company says nothing is wasted.
When we bring the logs into the mill, we remove the bark and we burn the bark in our boiler to produce both steam that's used in the paper making process as well as generate our own electricity. Then we chip the tree into small chips that we then turn into pulp, but those chips contain both lignin and fiber. The fiber we use in the paper making process, and every day we're learning something new and trying to figure out how to make the process better.
With a staff of approximately 750 employees producing over 1 million tons of paper a year, there's no shortage of hands to help keep things moving and rolling into the future. In Skowhegan, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Another great spotlight on a Maine business that has a huge roll of paper.
Oh my goodness.
Enormous.
Yeah, I mean, that I don't think that I could ever go through like even like a bit of a fraction of that amount of paper that we just saw on screen there.
Probably
but
wrap you up in some. And
seriously, we could gift wrap like this entire studio here.
We could.
Oh my gosh.
We should try that. Alrighty, well, let's get a first check of our forecast and see what's coming our way weather-wise.
All right, Beth and Peter, thank you. Zolke Tracer has been providing top-notch arborist services to the greater Bangor region. Our reputation for quality and commitment to customer satisfaction speaks for itself. See for yourself and give us a call today. And noticeably colder temperatures out there today. Yesterday, highs basically mid-40s, not so much today. Low to mid-30s across our area. And tomorrow, pretty much the same thing, followed by our next weather event getting in here on Thursday and Friday. Out there today, though, lots of sunshine, but the clouds are beginning to increase as we have a little system over here. It's right there. You see it? That could easily bring us an inch of snow tonight. It won't be a big deal. Likely after midnight, a quick burst of snow, and then we're dry throughout the rest of the day tomorrow. So our forecast then tonight, though, is clouding over, a quick burst of snow overnight, maybe an inch of snow, with low temperatures in the 20s. Your full forecast is coming up. Beth and Peter?
All righty, so some more detail coming our way later.
Indeed, and still to come on ABC 7 News at 6. Some good news for animal lovers. Avian Haven in Freedom finishes up its expansion. We'll have the details on that.
And we'll also take you to the fun and games at the Somerset Snowfest in Skowhegan. Those stories and much more as ABC 7 News at 6 continues.
Finding a surcharge-free ATM just got easier. Maine credit unions have the largest surcharge-free ATM network in Maine with over 250 locations. Save money today. Surf ATMs at mainecreditunions.org.
This November, you'll vote on a costly scheme to radically change Maine's electric grid. Pine Tree Power would create a quasi-governmental owned utility. It puts partisan politicians in charge of electricity and will cost Mainers $13.5 billion. It will mean higher electric bills, and proponents have no plan to improve reliability or service. Vote no on the costly electric scheme. It's a bad idea for Maine.
Good luck and have fun to all area schools in the basketball tournament from Prouty Auto Body. Best wishes to all area schools in the tournament from Color Concepts, 840 Hammond Street, Bangor. Good luck to all schools in the surrounding area from Gilman Electrical Supply, Newport.
With AAA Insurance, by bundling our home and auto policies, we saved over $450.
And we were shocked at the savings.
When we switched to AAA auto insurance and bundled our policies, we were able to save over $400 every year.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
Well, my passion is hang gliding. I've been doing it for over 30 years, and it's like flying. I mean, it's like everything you always dreamed about. AAA insurance helps us save more.
And do more.
The savings from AAA Insurance has allowed me to pursue my passion of making jewelry. It's great to have a little bit of extra cash to do something that you love.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA Insurance, call 866-460-1310 for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
How much does it cost you to use an ATM? How does $0 sound? Get cash and forget the surcharge fees with Maine Credit Union's Surf ATM network. Find over 250 surcharge-free ATMs at mainecreditunions.org.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back. Some good news for conservationists and animal welfare advocates. The new expansion at Avian Haven in Freedom is now complete. The Bird Rehabilitation Clinic expanded its facility in order to care for more injured birds and turtles that are transported to the nonprofit in Freedom. Avian Haven also built a staff cottage where the nonprofit's newly hired operations director, Lauren Young, can live and work on site. Executive Director Lee Hallett says these new additions give the nonprofit more flexibility.
We'll be able to provide more care and differentiated care. We'll be able to keep, for example, baby birds in a different area, and this can be where injured and ill birds are kept.
Last year, Avian Haven nurtured 3,400 birds and 75 turtles, while thousands of others were healed and released back into the wild.
Some beautiful creatures there. Well, the Somerset Snowfest is in full swing in Skowhegan. The annual event is now in its 5th year, bringing communities together to celebrate Maine and, of course, support local businesses with free activities like downhill kayaking, an ice hole tournament, and many other winter-themed games. On Tuesday, around 50 Mainers came together to track down a Yeti in the Lake George Regional Park woods. Despite the challenge, organizers say none of the Yeti hunters got cold feet.
This is important just to get kids outside and make sure people know about the recreational opportunities that are right in their backyard. So our program, Skowhegan Outdoors, really aims to provide recreational opportunities. We did find the Yeti 3 times. And he was fast, he was elusive, but we were able to find, oh my God, there's the Yeti.
Mystery solved. Well, the festival will feature new events every day until February 26th, wrapping up the 10-day event with a triathlon and kite flying at Lake George. To learn more, you can visit somersetsnowfest.org.
Wow, it's a pretty friendly Yeti if I've ever seen
Very
one.
friendly, considering they're notoriously antisocial, allegedly.
Right. Well,
Right.
I'm glad they found him and had lots of fun with all those games out there, too.
He was obviously prepared for the social event.
Yeah, and for the cold.
All righty.
All right, well, still to come on ABC 7 News at 6. The Maine State Basketball Tournament enters its 4th day with numerous matchups.
We'll have more with Ryan Sudol live from the Cross Insurance Center. And, of course, Tyler Cruz right here in studio. That and more after the break.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
For the best selection in classic and contemporary furnishings, stop by Richard Parks Furniture on High Street in Ellsworth. Handcrafted New England-made bedrooms and dining rooms, imported Scandinavian recliners and upholstery, more than 40 lines of furniture for the home and patio. Richard Parks Furniture is your #1 stop for quality, functionality, and well-designed furniture at affordable prices. Richard Parks Furniture.
Discover Richard Parks.
132 High Street in Ellsworth.
Discover Richard.
Looking to buy your first RV? Harvey RV and Marine offers a free starter kit with every RV and camper they sell. All the necessities to get you started and a complete orientation on all the features of your new RV. With over 150 years of combined experience outfitting RVs with the most trusted brands, hundreds to choose from, all backed by our certified technicians. Our no-pressure sales team is ready to help. So come see why our business is built on repeat customers. Harvey RV and Marine, Outer Broadway, Bangor.
Bucksport Regional Health Center has cared for the community for almost 50 years. We are trusted and compassionate providers. We have also given thousands of COVID-19 vaccines because the COVID-19 vaccine is very safe, very effective, and your best shot at protecting yourself from COVID. Trust us. Trust the vaccine. Protect yourself. Take your shot against COVID-19.
Pat's Pizza in Holden is not just a restaurant that serves delicious food and pizza. They also have an adjacent party and event room. Consider having your birthday or office party at Pat's Pizza. They have indoor golf, a pro shop, and a beautiful 9-hole golf course. Pat's Pizza, Holden. Tonight's Sports is brought to you by Ansley Moore, a realtor since 2013, working throughout the state of Maine with both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater Bangor area.
Welcome in to Fast Break Tournament Edition, brought to you by Dorsey Furniture and Coastal Auto Parts, your local Napa Auto Parts dealer. Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. A lot of action to get to, but before we get to our tournament highlights and updates for the day, with the weather coming in this week, especially on Thursday, there have been some changes to the Maine high school basketball tournament schedule. The MPA has canceled all tournament games on Thursday in all 3 sites, Bangor, Augusta, and Portland, and that cancellation has impacted both Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday's schedule. Starting in Bangor, there will be an 8-team slate on Wednesday for Class B and D. On Friday, the Class C semifinals will take place, and on Saturday, it will be a typical regional Saturday at the Cross Center with B, C, and D. Regional finals taking place, and in Augusta, the Class A North semis are still Wednesday. The Class A North finals are still Friday. We have just had some time changes for those. You can find all of those updates on the MPA's website, and we will have all those time changes for you later tonight. Here's tournament committee member Rick Sinclair on the MPA's decision to move the games.
They're worried about the cleanup on Friday. So instead of playing all the Thursday games on Friday, we took the early game Thursday and moved it to tomorrow and just made tomorrow an 8-game day.
All right, so now a busy day on Wednesday. Let's go to the tournament now. Class C girls quarterfinals wrapping up on Tuesday, all starting at 4 with the 4 and 5 matchup. Central Red Devils and Mattanock Lynx going at it. They split the regular season series, so the rubber match right here. We'll start late first half. Megan House with it. A nice pass inside to Caitlin Thornton, and she gets the bucket to go. That ties it 19-all at the half. To the fourth quarter now. Central with it. Riley Speed. She gets the off-balance shot to fall. Nice play by the senior. Devils up 8 with minutes left. But the Lynx would mount a comeback. House splits the defense here, gets it in off the glass. That ties it at 43 with just over 30 seconds left. But with 4 seconds to go, Central's Chloe Daigle was fouled. This one is for the game. She got it. Her only points bring Central the thrilling 44-43 win.
It's amazing. They worked so hard. I'm glad I could put that into play and have it pay off and win the game for us.
All right, so what a finish there. Let's toss it over now to our Ryan Sudol, who is live at the Cross Center after that thriller, and he's gearing up for the rest of the Class C quarters. Ryan, what's going on?
Yeah, Tyler, I mean, the average margin of victory here in Bangor over the course of the tournament has been 20-plus points. So to see a game or two over the past couple days come down to the wire like that really is refreshing. But that game, man, the atmosphere in here, you could cut the tension with a knife. I don't know if you could see on the camera, but I was shaking a little bit because I felt the pressure that Chloe Daigle felt on those free throws. But what poise by her to knock one of them down to give Central the win, and like you said, her first and only point of the game. That's just special right there. Nothing but the tournament there. But right now behind me, the game between the number 1 seed and the 8 seed to determine who will face Central in the next round, Dexter and Fort Kent. Dexter, the number 1 seed, has a 5-point lead. Fort Kent keeping it a little bit close here. And then after that is the 2 boys C North quarterfinals. The first of which is the 4 seed Fort Fairfield against the 5 seed Woodland. That game starts at 7 o'clock. And then at 8:30, it is the number 1 seed Calais against the 8 seed PVHS. We'll have highlights from all of those games later on tonight. Tyler, back to you.
Thanks for that, Ryan. Shaking a little bit as if he was the one at taking the free throw. That's all the time we have for sports. Here's Jeff Weller with your full 5-day forecast. Jeff?
Tyler, thank you. Your full weather is brought to you by the Blue Alpaca Ranch and Store. Visit our ranch and meet the alpacas or shop in a custom store in downtown Belfast. And I said that wrong. One more time, please. There's no custom store. All right, ready if you are. Yeah.
Oh, that feels so good. What a sweetheart. I'm so lucky.
These socks are so soft. And her feet don't smell? These would be perfect for hunting season.
Moisture wicking, odor resistant, hypoallergenic, softer than cashmere, and warmer than wool. Get your alpaca socks and more at the Blue Alpaca. Feel the difference.
Hey babe, can I borrow these socks?
If you're eligible for Medicare and Medicaid, a Medicare Advantage plan from Anthem Maine Health can come with all the benefits you want and zero compromises. Just go to anthemmainehealth.com/answers or call 855-753-3928 for a one-on-one Medicare plan review. Ask about our $0 monthly premium plans that include dental, vision, and hearing coverage, along with transportation, a free gym membership, and $0 copay for prescriptions, all for zero extra cost. Plus, you could be eligible for extra benefits to help you save even more. We have plans with up to $2,500 a year to help you pay for over-the-counter health items, groceries, and living expenses like cell phone, electric, or water bills, all on a single prepaid MasterCard you can use at thousands of locations nationwide. Call Anthem Maine Health at 855-753-3928 or visit anthemmainhealth.com/answers and get a Medicare Advantage plan with zero compromises for you and your wallet.
Taylor Events and Equipment Rental in Bangor for all your wedding and events, tents, tables, chairs, and more. Also, see us for your home project equipment rentals. Taylor Events and Equipment Rental, 1179 Hammond Street in Bangor.
Looking to haul a new piece of equipment? Homeowners or commercial, Coops Truck and Equipment has the right trailer for you. Coops is the largest dealer of truck flatbeds and hauler bodies in this state and can replace any old rusty bed or outfit, any new truck. Our full-service facility can modify all truck and trailers with steel and aluminum fabricators on duty. We are your go-to place for CM truck bodies, H&H trailers, and load trail trailers. For trailers, truck bodies, truck outfitting, and more, it's Coops.
Tonight, after the historic surprise journey to the Ukraine war zone, President Biden's message as he visits Poland to mark 1 year of Russia's war. More Americans turn to world news tonight with David Muir, the most watched newscast on television.
Tyler, thank you. Your full weather is brought to you by the Blue Alpaca Ranch and Store. Visit our ranch and meet the alpacas or shop in our store in downtown Belfast. And let's talk about temperatures first. Today, back in the low to mid-30s, about where we're supposed to be this time of the year. A bit cooler tomorrow, actually, before we get much colder temperatures in here for the rest of the week. In fact, we're talking high temperatures, maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday, getting stuck in the teens around here. Before tonight, pretty much low temperatures hanging out in the teens. And tomorrow, not recovering much at all. We'll have high temperatures tomorrow pretty much near 30 or so throughout the afternoon. Okay, so here we go. So snow depth looks like this right now. 1 inch here in Bangor. Not a lot, right? We got our meltdown lately. But there's a lot more back to our north and west. That is going to get some more snow on it tonight, and then maybe potentially a lot more snow on it getting in here on Thursday into Friday. Lots of clear skies out there today. That felt good, right? The sunshine throughout the afternoon. But now the clouds are beginning to increase from west to east across our region, and this could easily, you see that there, bring us a little burst of snow tonight. We're probably talking a 1, maybe if you're really lucky or unlucky, a 2-inch snowfall overnight tonight. It will not be a big deal. It'll be short-lived for sure with a quick inch of snow. And then behind that, we'll get a break in the action through much of Wednesday, followed by the return of some more wintry weather getting in here for Thursday and Friday. There's a lot going on here to the west. The system here will combine with moisture there and move our direction for Thursday and Friday. And with colder temperatures on the way, that could easily bring us a pretty good snow, a long duration snow event getting in here Thursday into Friday. And there's more upstream, so a very active pattern still settling in for us across much of the country. Going forward though, so for tonight, that quick burst of snow pushes through. So by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, it's gone, right? Lots of clear skies throughout tomorrow morning. And then by afternoon, a nice day for us as well, with high temperatures tomorrow pretty much hanging out near 30, upper 20s to low 30s. And then tomorrow night looking pretty good as well before we get some increasing clouds in here on Thursday, and that could easily bring us some snow on Thursday. The one coming in tonight, though, it's not going to be a big deal. We're probably talking less than an inch of snow, although some areas could see closer to 2 inches, especially north and west of the Bangor area. Our forecast then tonight, though, is scattered snow showers out there after midnight, a quick burst of snow. So we're talking not an all-night snow, maybe an inch or two, low temperatures down near 22, with a calm wind after midnight. That snow is going to fall straight down tonight. For tomorrow, all right, here we go. So partly cloudy skies, a bit breezy out there. High temperatures back in the low to mid-30s tomorrow, with a west wind that could gust near 25, making that 37 feel much colder throughout the afternoon. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast shows a story, right? Look, a cold front comes through late Wednesday, and look, Thursday, snow likely, high temperatures near 18, lows down near 8. Friday, some morning snow showers, a high of 19, a low of 4 below, and not much recovery for us Saturday, a bit more recovery for us on Sunday. Beth and Peter?
All right, well, definitely cooling off in the next few days there for a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, we definitely still are dealing with some chilly temperatures coming our way and winter weather So keep your thinking caps on, especially when you're out on the road.
Absolutely. Well, finally tonight, a state police trooper is making the rounds on social media after he helped out an injured animal on Monday night. Trooper Samuel Tumac was patrolling along Interstate 95 in Fairfield when he came across a motorist that needed some assistance. While he was helping out the motorist, he noticed an injured barred owl in the middle of the interstate. The owl was placed in an animal carrier and taken to Warden Service headquarters in Sydney. A state biologist will take a look at the owl, and if needed, it will transport it to an avian rehabilitation center. Hopefully that barred owl gets better soon and makes a full recovery, but really great to see the efforts there to make sure that it was okay.
He looks pretty comfortable with the trooper, I must
It
say.
really
for being
does,
a creature
yeah.
that probably doesn't get any human contact.
Seriously.
The two of them kind of look like they're chilling together
That's
a little
quite
bit.
the photo.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Really extraordinary, and our thanks to the trooper for saving the owl for sure.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, folks, well, that is going to do it for us. From everyone here at ABC7, take care and have a great rest of your night.
Good evening.